Well, hello. Oh, good. You're not frozen now. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our Friday night trivia show. Uh, we're doing tonight's show. It's on alcohol. And on that note, I will cheers to my friend Marie to in heaven, who shocked me and is no longer with us. But dedicate this show to you, Marie, my darling friend. All right. So, Brendan and Imogen. Imogen, you've been having some internet issues, and I wonder if it's because of our weather. We've got some wacky weather.
Just
Hello.
starting now.
Hi, Shelly. How's your connection doing, guys? Is everyone loving
I can hear
Imogen?
everything, and my video is a little laggy.
Okay. Yeah, we've got some crazy weather going down, some high winds and whatnot. I wish these people that say that they can control the weather, like, I don't know how much it costs, but we might do a GoFundMe to fix the weather down in this part of the world, maybe knock off the winds. I'd like to pay for low winds. Where do you pay that at? Anyhow.
Awesome.
How's everyone doing? How you doing this week, Imogen?
It's been a week.
Right?
Actually, my week has been strangely awesome. Yeah, I got to see a print version of my calendar for the first time just a couple of days ago, and I'm very stoked about it. So it's been a good week.
Right? Well, you know what?
Yep.
Not everybody's
Million
got a
projects
calendar.
on the go.
Yeah, why don't you share the link for your calendar in the comments? Yes. Now,
Look at
what
this.
Imogen's got in her hand is a calendar of herself. I forgot all about that. I'm glad you reminded me. So share that link in the calendar so that people who watch us regularly can purchase your calendar. And it's fabulous calendar if you love the looks of Imogen, and she's got 500 looks, I'm telling you. Honest to God. And every time it completely shocks me. And they're always cool. So yeah, what do you think of Imogen's calendar, Brandon? How are you doing?
Oh, doing great. Just gotta do that. Okay. Then what am I doing? Okay, hold on.
We've got Brendan Houck up there, and he's doing a hockey game right now. So tell them what's going on, where you're at, Brandon.
I'm in Brooks, Alberta, where it snowed for the last 24 hours. And we've got a Bandits broadcast tonight. We're playing the Okotoks Oilers. It's a rivalry hockey game. So
Ooh.
It's going to be intense. Maybe.
Okotoks. We could have a trivia down here just to spell that. That sounds like a tongue twister. I love it.
It's a great town, Okotoks.
I bet.
Beautiful, Alberta.
Right? It almost sounds like you can sing a song about that, Okotoks. I'm having a smoke-a-tokes over at the Okotoks down on the river. I almost fell and broke my nose. You know, something weird like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Marie. Thanks, darling. Okay, so who's going to go first tonight? Brandon said that he's going to have a bit of an interview going on his hockey, the thing there. He's got some interviews, whatnot. I will start it off. I found a really cool one. So, first question for tonight: in what year was the corkscrew first patented? The corkscrew. We use the corkscrew to open up our bottles of wine. If you're so lucky to have one.
Right.
So yeah. Does anybody know what year the corkscrew was invented? Any ideas? What do you think, Brandon? Imogen? What year was the corkscrew invented?
You know what? I'm going to say the corkscrew has a distinctly medieval kind of look and feel to it. So
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to zero in on the year, but I'm going to say Middle Ages. I'm going to say it's definitely along the lines of when those medieval tortures that we all in junior high school start learning about, and then just go down the rabbit. I'm going to say that drunk priests found a secondary use for the corkscrew for actually opening corks. I'm going to say it was originally intended as a torture device, but then they found that it was good for the booze.
That's what I was thinking. It could also have been a definite torture device, for sure. I was thinking the same thing. Okay. Any guess on that one, Brandon? When do you think the corkscrew was invented?
Where did my connection go?
Okotoks in their green jerseys start out. They bring the center ice.
No idea?
Oh, I can't hear Janet.
You can't hear me? When was the corkscrew invented? Can you hear me, Imogen?
Any?
Oh, Imogen just stopped. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Can't hear me. Okay. Let's
Uh-oh.
see. What about now? All right, let's see.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you. Your
Wow. Okay.
sound's gone.
Sound is gone.
So-
Uh-oh.
Now, in what year was the corkscrew? Oh, the corkscrew. Okay. So the corkscrew. That would be like in 1872. Just for the fun of it. Because this is gonna be a wild show.
Can anyone hear
So
me?
y'all can hear me.
I can hear you, Brandon. Yeah.
So we'll have to see if can anybody hear Janet?
Yeah.
So if
Who
you
can
can
hear
hear me, I'll try to get the show going.
I would hate to do attendance. My goodness. The people
Yeah,
are here.
still no sound on Janet. Hopefully it's just my end.
I'm hoping so. Yeah, because I can hear
And
you.
then we'll be fine with that. Hold on. Yeah, my volume's up. Had to double check to make sure my volume's up. All right. So, what year? All right, I'll leave. I'll come back. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear Imogen first.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I can hear Imogen,
I can hear Imogen.
but I can't hear
Okay.
Janet.
Okay, that's weird. Imogen, can you hear me?
I can. Yes.
Imogen can hear me.
And Shelly can hear Janet and me, but I can't hear Janet. Who needs to hear Janet anyways? Just kidding.
Brandon.
Players, man. Aliens.
This show's going off the rails. That's what it's gonna happen.
All right, Imogen, do you got a question for us?
Well, as long as Janet can hear me, that's okay. So Janet will have to write her questions in.
Here. Okay. All right. What cocktail, sugar, lime juice, and mint? Is it A, the citrus fizz, B, mojito, C, grasshopper, or D, Southside twist?
I'm gonna go Southside twist. I like the sound of that.
I like the sound of mojito.
Sounds delicious, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Solid in the nets, and it certainly has been one of the strongest tandems that Bandits have had. So
You say mojito? Awesome. Do we have any guesses from anyone viewing this?
Good in the band.
I realized I put my link in the wrong comment thing. I put it in the private chat. Thanks to a screen lag.
That's what I was doing.
That's awesome.
I
Perfect.
spelled calendar wrong.
That was the 3-2 overtime game that Huey Hooker had.
Calendar.
Close enough. Colander.
Mhm.
First regular season.
Awesome. All right.
So did we get the question on
All right.
that?
So, what
Yes, sir.
cocktail?
The Oilers.
All right.
Yeah,
What
mojito.
cocktail is made with white rum, sugar, lime juice, and mint? Is it the citrus fizz, mojito, grasshopper, or a Southside twist?
I have no idea, but mojito just sounds
Anyone
like a
watching
fun word
this at
to say.
home?
Yeah.
0-0 is the score.
Right?
I
I like where Brandon's going it, but with Southside twist, because I like the idea of just Brandon just dancing and doing the twist, and that's what I see. Brandon is an animated kind of cartoon. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
He really is.
Yeah. All right. All right. So the correct
answer.
answer on this one is indeed mojito. This one
Oh.
apparently there is some right now there is some dispute over the origins of the mojito, but the one that I've heard most common as to its origin is that it is a Cuban drink. It originated in Cuba, and it was actually a method of addressing scurvy. So for sailors, anyone at sea for a long time, they're dealing with nutritional defects, deficiencies, and scurvy was a big one. none of the stuff that would fend off the scurvy would last. But once you start mixing alcohol with stuff, it's got a much longer shelf life. So straight up alcohol, you mix rum with something, with lime juice, it's not great by itself. Add a little bit of sugar and then flavor it with mint. And now you got a really snazzy little drink that's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
It's real easy to not get scurvy with those. Let me tell you.
Right? Just
They're
add
delicious.
alcohol makes most things better. Except open
It does. It
wound.
fixes everything in life.
Too funny. You got a question for us, Brendan? Or are you still in hockey mode?
The hockey game, and after killing off that penalty, they'll
All right.
really.
Oh.
So it's my go.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Here's the question. Lone Star is the official beer of which U.S. state?
Oh.
Texas.
Yes.
Hi, Lucius. Yeah, I'm definitely going to say Texas.
100% Texas.
Michael Stin.
Yeah. Yeah. Money on
What's
Brandon,
that.
trying to be tricky with this.
Maybe. Maybe not.
No.
We're hoping that we're too Canadian to know it.
Right? I hate beer, but there's no way you're not getting Lone Star from Texas or Texas from
So-
Lone Star or vice versa.
I'm going to 2 seconds, see if I can get Janet's audio working,
Yeah.
and then I'll come back.
Okay.
So now I got to figure out how to leave the chat.
Here.
Okay.
What?
Poor,
And
Poor
for just a
Brandon.
moment, we're
his coffee's too
for just a
strong.
moment. That ginger bastard! Quick, trash him! No.
I know. It's too funny. So, yeah, we
Right?
definitely know the answer to his question is going to be Texas. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no way it's not.
Right? I know. If it's
Yep.
not Texas, oh my God, then it's somewhere else near Texas. New Mexico.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. What's your
Um,
question?
So, okay. So Lucius likes your hairdo. Okay. So alcohol. What language
Oh.
does it derive from? There. Oh, Brandon's back.
Oh.
And can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Give us the answer to
Perfect.
that last question. Woo!
The answer is Texas.
We knew it. Woo! Okay, go Texas. Good job, Brandon. All right, so the next question is alcohol. What language does it derive from? Anybody guess what language the word alcohol comes from? It surprised me. I did not expect it to come from this. I didn't expect it to be that answer. Mhm.
English.
Persian.
No, not Persian. No, not English. Anybody else?
Italian. Spanish.
Italian? No.
Gibberish. Drunken
Gibberish?
monkey.
No. No. Nope, not German, Margaret. Got to be Irish. No, not French either, Sinead. No. That's what I'm saying. It's surprising. It
Oh,
really did.
Lucius is saying got to be Irish. I think Lucius is onto something.
Yeah. No, it's not. It is not those things. Who's ready for the answer?
Swahili. Hiya.
No. Mm-mm.
Son of
No.
a bitch.
No, I know it's not Scotland. That's what I'm saying. This answer
Wow.
is like, yeah. We could probably guess for another half an hour, and I'd be surprised if anybody guessed it. Greek. I'm just going to say lost every country I know. Yes, pretty much. I'm telling you, it's Arabic. Who would have guessed? Yeah, I never guessed that
Arabic.
word translating or coming to be. Yeah, that's what they say. Alcohol
Okay.
derived from the language of Arabic. That's surprising,
Yeah,
huh?
see, that's what I was thinking. That's the direction I was going with Persian, was like kind of Middle Eastern Arabic, and specifically because the prefix of al, because that's in a lot of Middle Eastern languages, it's that there's al and il. Al, il, and el are prefixes to a lot of words. So that's kind of where I was going. But still wrong. Damn it.
Well, you come up with something really smart. Well, here in this side of Canada, we use suffixes. And because of the ick on there, I was fucking lost. No.
Yep. Well, damn it.
I
tried.
You got me good there. No.
Awesome.
Your question, Imogen.
Son of a bitch. Okay. All right. Tequila. Oh, I got a soft spot for tequila. I love tequila. Tequila can be broken into 6 types. Tequila can be broken into 6 types. Blanco, Reposado, Jovan, Anejo, Extra Anejo, Cristalino. Of these 6, which has the darkest color? Which is the darkest tequila? Is it Blanco, Reposado, Jovan, Anejo, Extra Anejo, or Cristalino?
Well, Extra Anejo sounds dark.
I'll go with Extra Anejo.
Yeah.
You want Extra Anejo?
Yeah.
Oh, Margaret's saying no idea. Awesome.
Right?
I'm gonna give everyone at home a moment to take a swing, take a swig, however you want to put it.
Take a swig. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Not all tequilas are created equal. There's so much about the construction of a good tequila. Like there's I hear all the time from people say that, like the standard stuff you get at the bar, I'm not going to start naming brands, but the common bar brand is where most people have that bad experience. They think, oh, it's common, it's therefore good.
Just wanted this.
Brandon's off in Brandon world.
Let's not be able to pick it up.
Edit
The thing with the stuff you get at the
scores.
bar is it's a blend. The blends are the stuff that have the higher incident rate, we'll say. More bad headaches, more crash and burn. The blends are the ones that make you feel gross after. A really pure tequila of any of the ones, a really pure tequila, well-made tequila, and that's not even the real expensive stuff. Like you can get a pure tequila that's, like a nice Reposado is a pure one. And Anejo is a pure one. Cristalino, this is where
we're not that fucking smart either. No, he doesn't. He's not that smart. We're guesters.
Yeah. Every 20-year-old, you go to the bar, you're like, tequila, I'm going to try that one. You just get whatever is like cheap and shitty, and then you regret it. That's not the way to do it. Have someone who knows what they're doing walk you through it. It's like an introduction to heavy metal. You need a cool older brother to introduce you properly and show you what's up. And then you can, once you get your foundation, you can take it and run and go on your own. But that introduction is so important.
Look, when you need to lick and sip 2 different things before you can tolerate the taste of that third thing, I'm out. Fuck that. No.
Well, see, that's not even important.
Can't do it.
But that's part of bad tequila is that's why it's packaged like that. That's a big part of it. Is that if that's how you have to have it, it's a bad tequila.
Yeah.
The brand 1800, I like that brand. It's got a really clean finish. You can take a sip. It'll have that nice afterburn, but it doesn't leave you feeling gross. It's a hard alcohol. So if you're not good with hard alcohol, you're not going to like it.
Is it like Zambuca?
It's the difference
I love Zambuca. Like, I don't know, but I just find that some things are just terrible. And it's like, get that fucking taste out of my mouth, like moonshine. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, tomato juice. A lot of people enjoy tequila but don't like the aftertaste, and tomato juice will neutralize that. So a little sip of tomato and you're done. Like, have your tequila, have your tomato, and it's good. Like, I'll have a lot of tequila with the tomato chaser, but I love the tequila, but I don't want to be tasting it for the next 20 minutes. Tomato.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so versatile. I love it. Okay. Correct answer. Y'all were correct. It is Extra Anejo. The thing about that one is, it is aged the longest. It's aged a minimum of 3 years. It takes on a very deep amber or copper color. It's a very pure tequila. It's got a very strong flavor. It can be almost smoky. It has an almost woody kind of flavor. Kind of like chewing on a forest elf, I guess. Yeah.
Not really into chewing on trees. Bad for the teeth.
Dryads. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's your answer. Extra Anejo, y'all both were correct with that one.
Yeah. The answer was in the name.
Right? It's extra. It's going to be dark. Dark and kind of smoky and... Oh, is Brandon disappearing?
Brandon, can you hear us
You
again?
son of a bitch.
Watch this. Uh-oh. Brandon, can you hear me now? I'm a fucking Verizon commercial. Can you? Huh?
Are you back, you ginger jerk?
Look,
He's
off he
gone.
goes again. Yeah, that's it. He needs to
Berating him
update.
might not be helping his tech problems.
No. All right, so we're ready for another
Yep.
question. The average number of grapes needed to produce a bottle of wine. How many number of grapes do you need? Can you hear me now, Brandon?
Oh, yes.
Perfect. Okay. The average number of grapes needed to produce a bottle of wine. What do you think? 1,600 or 1,600? How many grapes do you think are needed?
1,600.
1,600? What do you think, Imogen?
I know jack shit about wine, just that I hate it. I'm allergic to red wine and white wine. I don't know.
1,600, guys?
I'm gonna say 600. Maybe they're big
600?
grapes. I don't know. I don't know how big grapes are, how big a bottle of wine is.
Right?
So I'm gonna say 6.
Seriously. Yeah. Okay. So Imogen's saying 600. Brandon's saying 1,600. Cousin Brian saying 1,600. I can't guess. I can see the answer. It shows you whether you want to see it or not. Any other guesses? Marky says the last number, which was 1,600. Okay, so we got 3 for 1,600, 1 for 600. The answer is 600 grapes. So the average number of grapes needed to produce a bottle of wine is 600. Yeah, that seems like a lot, though. Seriously.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a lot of grapes for one bottle of wine. Good thing they grow lots on a bunch. Your question, Brandon?
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
So, which beer is from the land of sky blue waters?
Sky Blue Waters. Is there an Alaskan beer?
What?
Which beer is from the land of sky blue waters?
I don't know where the land of Sky Blue Waters is, but it sounds like somewhere in Alaska.
Now you just gotta have to think of
Waters. Dude, that's anywhere along the ocean.
Okay.
Sky blue. Okay, sky blue water sounds more like Atlantic.
Might be.
I don't think Florida is known for making anything but meth and weirdos.
Australia. Good guess, Sinead.
You know what? That is a good guess.
A good
Can you
guess,
repeat
yeah.
the question, please? Can you use it in a sentence?
So, which beer is from the land of sky blue waters?
Something Icelandic. I don't know where the fuck Sky Blue Waters is.
Me either.
Whatever Iceland makes.
Sky Blue Waters could be any bloody goddamn water place with a sunny day.
Oh, yeah. There's a chance you haven't heard of this beer anyways, so.
No. Well, there's a very good chance I've definitely... What's going on, Patsy? I have definitely not heard of that beer. I don't drink beer. Beer's yucky. All beer, even the Sky Blue Water beer.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about beer.
Sounds pretty, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if I was left there and I was thirsty, I'd drink it.
I'm going to say something from Iceland. Lowenbrow.
I'm
Okay.
sticking with Alaska.
So here we go. The answer is a beer called Hams. That's right. Hams beer.
A what?
A beer called Hams.
That sounds ridiculous. How can Sky Blue Water be associated with a beer silly enough to be named Hams like it's a piggy beer? Huh?
I thought that
wrong.
they're beer choice in the Pacific Northwest, so you're pretty close. Pacific Northwest.
Oh yeah, and Hams was bang on. That's stupid.
Give up. Thanks, Brandon.
I would have preferred ginger beer or something. Too funny.
Yep.
Whose question is it now? Is it yours, Imogen? I feel.
I think I can go. Okay. All right. agave is known for its use in making tequila. What other delicious liquor is it used for? Is it A, mezcal, B, bourbon, C, whiskey, or D, ouzo?
What was
This
the name
goes
of that
to
thing again?
Ouzo for tuzo. Ready, say what?
What, could you repeat the question?
Keep going. They'll hang on.
All right. Agave is known for its use in making tequila. What other delicious liquor is it used for? And I emphasize the deliciousness, but that's just because I like tequila. All right. Is it A, mezcal, B, bourbon, C, whiskey, or D, ouzo?
I like ouzo because it sounds funny. I'm going with ouzo for that reason only.
I've had ouzo
Is
before.
that delicious?
Was it yummy?
I spent the day in bed after having one of those.
Was it yucky? Or was it
How
yuck
much did you have?
Oh, and I had red
Really?
wine. 2 glasses of red wine along with ouzo, so that was a bad idea. Do not do that.
So Sinead says mezcal. Margaret says bourbon. I'm going with
Excellent.
ouzo.
Excellent.
I'll go bourbon because I know
Bourbon.
ouzo.
Okay.
All right, we got 2 for bourbon,
There.
1 for mezcal, 1 for ouzo. Lucius, are you still watching, you jerk? I think Lucius has checked out for now, or he's busy.
Yeah, the ouzo.
So, okay.
Hoopa!
What
Lucius
is
played a
the
show last night, and I was tied up with other stuff, so I didn't get to go. But he is an amazing guitar player. If you ever get to see that dude on stage, go do it. Go take his picture and tell him how adorable he is, and that he's a deadly shredder. So, all right. So the correct answer on this one is Sinead had it. It is indeed mezcal. Both are made from agave, but tequila can only be produced from the blue Weber agave plant. That's very specific. This is what leads to the purity and awesomeness of tequila. Mezcal can legally be made from more than 40 species of agave. Mezcal is its production is so much more versatile with how the plant is used and the different variations that you can have in it. So one manufacturer's mezcal is going to be very different from another's, but it's all mezcal because it all comes from the same plant and has the same processing and method behind it. But because there's so many species of agave plant, you get those beautiful variables. So the fans of mezcal can really appreciate the difference and can tell the difference. You know, you go through a proper tasting with someone who's really nutty. Whew. Yeah, it's an art form. I don't get it. I'm not a fan of mezcal. I like my tequila. It's different, but yeah. Agave is it's a really wild plant, like the use of a cactus. Who the hell looks at a cactus and thinks, wow, I'm going to do some weird shit with that, and then I'll just drink it? Like,
right?
Why?
Thought of a cactus plant and toilet paper.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, not good. All right. Next question. The shape of modern champagne glasses is said to derive from the molds of whose breasts? Now, I didn't know it derived from anyone's breasts, to be honest with you. I just thought it was a glass. So, the shape of modern champagne glasses is said to derive from the molds of whose breasts? Are you ready to start thinking tits here? Okay. Is it Marie Antoinette's tits? Is it Elizabeth I's tits? Or is it the Queen of Sheba's tits that shaped and modernized the champagne glasses we know we're drinking out of today that we never ever thought of was a set of tits? Ever. I mean, did you?
All right. So
Have
now,
you?
So now we're thinking about historical hangers. All right.
I've never seen any of those women's tits. I don't know what they look like. So I'm assuming that all of their tits look like a champagne glass of some sort.
You see, I like Margaret's answer, Queen of Sheba, because Queen of Sheba was legendarily spoiled rotten, did whatever the hell she wanted.
Okay.
Now,
It says Sheba too.
I will say that one of the highlights of art school is art history and going through because royalty has always been a subject of fascination throughout history, whether it's art or just political intrigue or whatever. Shakespeare with his gossip characters.
But now I want to see some funky shaped champagne glasses, some fucked up ones, not some fantastic ones like regular nice boobs. Like I'd like to see some. Oh, the circus.
I want to see some weirdo ones. Like,
yeah. Some non-regular
I have
types.
seen some. I have seen some weirdo ones in person and in the course of research. I've seen I love boobs.
I don't know about seeing them in person with the real eyes and the real hands and whatnot attached to the body and whatnot.
I'll just throw it out there. I've dated some mutant women. I'm down with a good freak show once in a while. I dated a girl whose boobs were so weird. I woke her up a couple times, kind of like gently poking her in the boob with a fork, just because, I wasn't trying to disturb her or hurt her. I was absolutely not trying to hurt her. I want to be real clear on that. I wasn't stabbing the woman. I was not stabbing this girl. I'm looking over I'm like, there's something wrong with that boob, and so I just kind of gently tap it with a fork.
Well, hello, Frankie.
Frankie's here.
I'm doing good so far.
Good.
We talk about boobs, and Frankie appears.
Yeah.
He's a boob man.
She was just talking about poking her friend with a fork in the boob. What do you think, Frankie?
Things great so far. I'm showing you, sir, to see how the progress is going.
Oh, look how pretty it looks down there.
Oh, very cool.
Oh my God. You know what I was just thinking? There's some spots down in our particular area, not this spot, but now that they've made it look so pretty, I wonder if the spots where people do their work, I wonder if they'll get paid more. Because the street's been upgraded. Just being funny. My bad. But it looks great, doesn't it? It literally looks like they just brand newed everything. It looks real good. What do you think? You like it, Frankie?
It's a brand new street altogether.
Yeah, it really is. It does look fabulous. A little worrisome when that school opens up and we got a bunch of traffic on that one road now that it went from 2 lanes to 1. But it is pretty. It's dark. You're not very lit up down there, Frankie. I'm not liking those new pole lights. They must be the LED. You got to be directly under them or you can't see too much.
LED lights. Those are new LED lights they installed.
Yeah, they are nice. Well, it's much brighter now when you're pointing that direction. What are you up to tonight? Your usual dualies?
Yes, going to dualies and things like this.
Nice. How cold is it down there? It doesn't look like you're freezing to death.
I like freezing to death. Is it right now? I was just talking to Base Guy show earlier.
Were you? Was it a good show?
Yeah, it's great so far.
Nice. We're doing a trivia on alcohol. Do you have any alcohol trivia?
That means that alcohol can affect animals too, not just people. Does it affect dogs, cats, bears, and any other creatures like coyotes and fox, or any other tigers and wolves and deers and cows and horses?
I'd say yes.
As how off it looks like.
Oh, yeah. I'd be scared to see animals on booze. That'd be a scary thing. What do you think?
Does it affect animals and animals too?
What do you think? Does it, guys? I say yes, it does.
Yeah.
Especially bear.
Oh, did you see that movie Cocaine Bear?
Oh my God.
Apparently that movie Cocaine Bear was based on a true story. Did you just hear that?
I haven't seen it, but about it.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah. I did see
Cocaine
it.
Bear is a legend.
I saw that movie before.
Did you?
How was
Did it
it?
freak you out? It freaked me out because it was based on a true story.
I went out shooting the Oilers.
The body of Cocaine Bear is actually taxidermied and is on display, and I can't even remember where it is. But yeah, Cocaine Bear is a fucking
Anyway,
legend.
I'm taking off now. See you soon.
Bye, Frankie. Thanks for coming on. Well, he watched it too. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that LED light that he was standing underneath. He must have found the dark spot on it.
Damn it! It was an LED dark. Okay.
It was.
All right, champagne tits.
Right.
All right,
It was
champagne glass tits.
champagne glass tits. Yeah. So who was it? Was it Marie Antoinette, Elizabeth I, or Queen of Sheba? So we had Queen of Sheba, a couple of guesses from Sinead and Margie. Dave Morrison said Scott Cameron. Scott Cameron? Mm-hmm. No, his tits
I like to
never
think
made.
that Scott Cameron has champagne glass titties.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Marie Antoinette. She was an out of touch person. Sheba was out of touch, like royally out of touch. She was something else. That's why she's known the way she is. But I'm gonna say Marie Antoinette. I feel like there's some piece of history sticking in my brain of her being topless a lot.
What do you think, Brandon?
I'll go with Marie. Well,
Yeah, you remember her tits too?
Pretty sure she's the one who spent a lot of time topless. Like she would just enter the royal court with the, her senators and whatnots and mayors and weird jesters just with her tits hanging out.
And we wonder why we remember her now, back from way back then. We've never met her, but we remember you were naked with your tits. Yes, that's right. It was Marie Antoinette.
I know my history, boobs.
Yeah,
the history of boobs, man.
You got it, both of you. Mm-hmm. Your question, Brandon.
All right. This one hopefully is easier than the last one. So, what type of dog is on the label of the Red Dog beer?
Clifford the Big Red Dog, I'll go with.
What type of dog?
Cartoon dog.
Red Lab. Irish Setter. Pointer?
What was he? Like a St. Bernard?
I'm going to say an Irish Setter because that just screams red hair. I don't know.
So big.
I can tell you both have it wrong so far.
Yeah, I can tell you're mocking us.
Margie says Mastiff.
What kind of dog is red?
Yeah. He's a designer dog. He's got,
tonight.
Damn it. I feel like Brandon's subtly hinting with his hand movements. There's some hint there because there's been specific movements that correspond to words and phrases.
Or I just poker face.
Or you're just a twitchy little bastard. It shouldn't be hot, but okay. All right, so
the answer is a bulldog.
Oh, for God's sake. We would have been here till tomorrow and I wouldn't have guessed that. Not even on my radar. Nope. All right, Imogen.
All right. Rum is made by distilling what? A, sugarcane. B, grapes. C, orange peel. Or D, Douglas fir.
Sugarcane.
How y'all make rum?
You definitely need sugar
say
for rum.
Sugarcane?
Yeah. It's because you need sugar.
Excellent. Brandon?
Go sugar.
You going sugar?
Cane. Yes.
Sugarcane? All right. Do we have any other guesses? Anyone at home want to take a swing? Rum is made by distilling what? Sugarcane, grapes, orange peel, or Douglas fir?
And there is a shortage right now on sugar because they are on strike at the sugar refining factories in Canada, if you didn't know that. So if you can find sugar in your grocery store, for the love of God, stock up.
Well, so I've been on, I go on a couple times a year, I go on a massive baking kick. I mean, literally last January, all of my neighbors got hit with a ton of pies, and then I made a couple dozen more for the fuck of it. And so I called up my buddy. I called up my buddy. I'm like, can I bring you a pie? And I went over there with 6 fucking pies. Just because I felt like I need to. Yeah, one day I'm just like, I need to make 9 lemon meringue pies. So I did. Wow. And then I'm like, I need to make 7 apple pie. There's no reason. Wow. Right now my thing is fudge.
Oh,
I've been making fudge.
Wow. My husband loves fudge.
And granulated refined sugar, it's not what you need. And fortunately, the stuff that I'm making, no one's doubling down on that shit. So yeah.
Damn.
Fudge it is. That's my candy of the day.
Nice.
All right, another guess for sugarcane?
Yep.
Yes, the correct answer is indeed sugarcane. Rum is made by distilling sugarcane. Delicious, sweet, delicious sugarcane.
It
so
is.
Good.
Mm-hmm. My father used to have a sweet girl, and he used to make booze, and he used to have this thing that floated in and measured the alcohol volume in the liquids, and he'd have to, add more water or whatnot because it'd be so strong. But yeah, I come from a family that made and sold booze. It was like back in the 60s.
Very good to hazard. I love it.
Yeah. So I guess mine. Okay. Dom Perignon. What exactly did he invent? Dom Perignon. And pardon my French.
Champagne.
So
He bastardized wine and made champagne. That's my guess.
my father did the same, right? I think all of our fathers did the same. Margie, how funny is that? That was part of being a Cape Breton man, making your own booze, swishing the barrel. You go to the basement, see all these weird marks on the paint in people's basements, and you'd be like, "What's that from?" And if you knew, you'd see the barrel and you'd see the ring with the paint on it, and people would be like, "Oh, you guys do swish barrels too?"
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, your answer is champagne on the Dom Perignon. What exactly did he invent? Right? Too funny, Margie. So your answer is not quite right, Imogen, which is going to surprise you.
Wire battling on the wall.
It's close. Yeah, I know. It's one of those. Are you
I'm
kidding
saying
me?
he bastardized wine.
Right? Nope, you're not far off, but it's
What?
one of those answers that it's surprising.
I'm gonna say beer.
God damn it.
No, it's not beer at all. That's a good guess, Brandon. It wasn't, but I'm just gonna say it was. Who's ready for the answer on what did Dom Perignon exactly invent? So here's what it says. He did the champagne cork, not champagne. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Right? Well, yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like, I wouldn't have guessed that either. I
Yeah.
also would have been with you and guessed on champagne. Back to you, Brandon.
All right, here's another tough one. Where is the Coors Brewing Company located?
Coors Brewing Company.
Mm-hmm.
Coors.
I want to say it's a town called Coors. Like, I want to say Coors was a family name.
I think it's we got mountains in it somewhere. I'm thinking they got a mountain. So it's got to be Montana or Colorado or Denver. Something is
Now, are
making
you
me
looking
think.
for like a state or a city name? Like, how specific are you wanting to go here?
Up to state.
A town.
All right, so I'm going. I think it's Montana or it is Colorado.
I know this. Son of a bastard! I know this.
So good.
Yeah,
I know. Fuck you on this one.
I really like what I see out here.
It's in the hills, I don't know, but I can picture the logo on the can.
In this lineup,
yeah, it's
all right.
Oh, damn it! No, I know this. It's the
shots 12-8.
Oh, you think of Virginia?
I know it.
Virginia.
I know it.
Oh, the Appalachia. The Appalachia.
What?
All right. The Appalachia. Yeah. No. All right. For love of God, what's the answer before I lose my mind?
No,
the answer is
Colorado.
Golden, Colorado.
Colorado?
Ah! See, I was just getting like Colorado, you mother.
Well, I said
I was
Colorado was in the
getting
first
there.
4 guesses. Yeah.
I was getting there. I was getting it. I'm zeroing in on the state and not getting the town. I kept thinking that it was like the town was named after. Okay.
That was a good one. All right.
It was.
Yeah, that was a good one, Brandon.
All right. Okay.
Up to you now, Imogen.
All right. Crown Royal's iconic purple bag was originally what color? Teal, ivory, purple, or blue?
It's purple. I was gonna say purple, purple, purple. I can still remember my mother walking in with her and thing.
Right from the start?
Yep, my answer's purple.
You're going purple? Does anyone else have another guess? Crown Royal's iconic purple bag was originally what color? Margaret's saying purple as well? Brandon is on the air, not existing in our little world.
Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Headphones on air. Should have left
Yep.
a note.
Brandon doesn't count right now.
No, 2-second memory. Yeah, I don't even remember it. I mean, if it was another color before purple, then it was before my time. That's all I can say about that.
Yes, I remember it being purple. I mean, but then again, I also don't know when it was originally. Like, I don't know enough of the history of that brand of that product to really. Yeah. Oh, Brandon, you're sort of here. Brandon, Crown Royal's iconic purple bag was originally what color? Teal, ivory, purple, or blue?
Oh, he's still live.
Purple.
He slipped it in there. Yep, the correct answer is purple. The bag has always been purple. It was actually designed in honor of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth's tour of Canada in 1939. They chose the color purple because purple is the official color of royalty.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Nice. I love the history of why purple is royal. Like, that's just cool on its own. But yeah, so in honor of that visit, that's why they made it purple, and they did the little designer bag and kind of fancied up an already fancy pants drink.
Mm-hmm. I think it had also why purple is a royal colors, because way back in the day when dyes were a thing, purple was a very rare dye, and not everybody had it. So it was only rich people could get it, and that's why it became a royal color. That's something
Absolutely.
that yeah. So Tom Arnold,
yeah, it was I think I want to say it was like the color was taken from like grinding up a specific kind of shell, like a clam, like not a clam shell, but some kind of seashell or whatever. And so it was ground up and distilled and processed, and that's how the color came to be. And the rarity of it was that if you weren't like in the 0.1% of the 1%, you didn't have any purple.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So Tom Arnold, Sandra Bullock, Chevy Chase, Bill Cosby, Chris Christopherson, and Bruce Willis. What do they have in common? Jesus. That's a lot.
Alcoholism,
Arnold, Sandra Bullock,
dementia,
Chase, Bill
herpes.
Cosby, Chris Christopherson, and Bruce Willis. What do they have in common? So they all had a common job.
Liver failure. Alcohol-related dementia, liver failure. What?
Any
They
guess?
all
They all
own-
share an occupation.
They all drink beer.
They all own.
Fire off your marks.
They all own vineyards.
No, because they're still within the dance of the right answer. So, yeah. Drink
I feel
beer.
like they all have a major stake in liquor production. Like they've all got their own line or something. Like,
see,
like Dan Aykroyd is behind Crystal Skull.
You're dancing around the right answer. You're not quite there, but you're not far off of it.
Son of a bitch.
You're not in the horseshoe box, but you are pretty close to it. Who wants the answer? Okay.
I would like an answer. It'll go nicely with my bong.
Yeah. They all worked as bartenders.
Yeah. Here we're thinking bigger.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, Brandon, what do you got?
I got an interview playing right now, so I can't look at the.
Okay, no. All right. So, Imogen, we'll skip you, Brandon. We'll come back to you.
All right. What is the world's oldest alcoholic drink? Is it mead, cacao wine, Ninkasi beer, or chicha?
Ooh, I like chucha. Good answer.
I'm liking chicha. Just it's fun to say, and it sounds like it is. It definitely doesn't sound like an English word. That's for sure. Not English that we know it.
Oriental. Yeah, it sounds like an Oriental word. It sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
it sounds almost Mandarin, like I'm butchering it, like it should be shishi.
Yeah.
Shishi is I think shishi is crazy in Mandarin, which would make sense.
Yeah. Right? Chicha.
All right, Margaret's saying chicha. Chicha. Chicha, chicha,
Yes.
chicha. My name
She's
is
saying the
Toto,
same
and I shake me maracas.
Yes, exactly. Brandon's still doing his interview. Answer on that one.
Oh,
He's got commercial.
Brandon back.
I think he's going to break out into a jingle in a minute.
He always looks like he's about to start dancing.
Uh-huh.
Two drink Brandon is kind of dancey pants Brandon. Brandon dance pants. Dude,
That's
why
too
is
funny.
he dancing to an interview?
He must got
Brandon,
music
please
playing,
tell me dancing to an interview.
right? Hold on.
It's not time for the
I-
scoreboard brought to you by Market Machine. Metal or plastic. Market can remake, build, drill, thread, or fabricate it. And here we go around the HHL so far this evening. We've got the Black Falls Bulldogs up 3-1 over the Bonnyville Pontiacs at the end of the first period there. And the Brooks Bandits have a 1-0 lead over the Okotoks Oilers after one period of play. The Drain Valley Thunder are up 1-0 over the Sherwood Park Crusaders, and the Calgary Canucks and the Whitecourt Wolverines, they're tied at 1 apiece. And now on into the NHL. We've got, the Columbus Blue Jackets up 5-2 over the St. Louis Blues tonight. And the Florida Panthers are up 3-1 over the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the Edmonton Oilers are up 1-0 over the Minnesota Wild into the first they're pretty much after the first period there. All right, so that's the latest on the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Market Machine. And coming up next, I've got your scoring summary. That's coming up seconds away from right now. Don't you move anywhere.
That's pretty slick there, Brando.
Okay. Now we gotta go on the air in 2 seconds again,
Mm-hmm.
and then I gotta pull
Do
it up.
you?
I'm short.
Right. You do that. We'll move on. All right, here. You go next. Oh, I guess I'm next. All right.
Okay. All right. So, so to repeat the question, because we don't have an answer yet, what is the world's oldest alcoholic drink? Mead, cacao wine, Ninkasi beer, or chicha?
Yeah,
We have two
Dr.
guesses
Chica.
for chicha.
And that was it.
Chica. It's kind of hard to say that in any form without kind of doing like a booby bounce. Right? Like chica. It just
Like,
brings it
you
out.
should-
Same with chicha. All right. The correct answer, mead, is largely believed to be the oldest and is made from fermented honey and dates. This dates back to approximately 7,000 BCE, with some evidence of it being made in China, but later popularized in modern culture by Viking history. Cacao wine, on the other hand, is from Mesoamerica, and it dates back to around 1400 BCE, while Ninkasi beer is from southern Mesopotamia, around 1800 BCE, whereas chicha is from the Andes region of South America. It's kind of a Peruvian one and dates to 5000 BCE. So chicha is the second oldest one on this list.
Wow. Isn't it
Yeah.
amazing?
I went
Way back then too, like right with the Bible, like
Yeah.
right away. Man was made.
Back
Booze.
to the period with Brad and Imogen, brought to you by Free Cycling Drop-off bins available
Yeah.
serving.
as soon as we became,
Now, let's get that first
as soon as
period.
we became conscious of ourselves and how to have a good time,
Board first
liquor,
with
drugs, and prostitution were like the first three things that we had.
also by Parker Lawn and Nick
It was very
Peluso.
quickly learned that if you eat that thing over there or you're burning that plant to stay warm, but you get in the smoke, you're going to have a good time. And that old fruit that's gone rancid, that'll make you feel really good. And that girl over there, you can get some extra treats if you trade her some of this stuff. Like,
Right? Who was the smart that drank that sour, whatever it was? Because you know that they didn't mean to. They happened on it by accident. It was a happy accident.
with a hooking penalty in that first period. And
Poor Brandon.
bye, Brandon. Okay.
That answer again was
For the world's oldest alcoholic drink, the correct answer is mead. Mead is largely believed to be the oldest. There's a little bit of dispute on that, but most of the guys looking into the history of all this stuff and doing their archaeology and all that fun bullshit, the most commonly believed one is mead.
all right. So
Market machining.
the Manhattan, hold on.
Market machine.
The Manhattan cocktail, whiskey and sweet vermouth, was invented by Winston Churchill's mother. True or false? So the Manhattan cocktail, whiskey and sweet vermouth, was invented by Winston Churchill's mother. True or false? I've never heard of the Manhattan cocktail, so I have no idea what was in it and who made it.
Yeah.
So to me, it's 50-50.
Yeah, it's definitely a 50-50 one for me. I don't know the history of it. I'm familiar with it by name, and that's about it. In pop culture, it's often shown as being like a mafia drink. Like mobsters will drink a Manhattan. That's kind of a fairly common depiction of it in movies and shit. So, but I don't, as far as actual factual history with it, I wouldn't know. Like, I don't know if that's just something that like showed up in The Godfather once and every other filmmaker thought, oh, that must be the way to go. Because, you know, I mean, let's face it, The Godfather really formed the pop culture image of mobsters, right? It's 50-50. I'm going to say, why the fuck not? True. Sure.
Okay.
Why not? Winston Churchill's mother probably invented a few things here and there, or had a cocktail made for her on a trip to Manhattan. Why not? I'm going to go with true.
No matter where.
So I think Brandon still, he's got a headset on. So yes, the answer is true.
Yeah!
Did.
Brandon's dead to us for now. Okay.
He'll come back. Yeah.
All right. What? What is the world's strongest beer? Is it A, Wild Bush Scorpion Sting, B, Brewmeister Snake Venom, C, Outback Kangaroo Tail, or D, the Motley Fool Dutch Oven?
Oh my God. B sounds pretty gruesome. I'm going to go with B.
These all sound horrible.
They do.
You're going to go B, Brewmeister Snake Venom.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
So the options again for the world's strongest beer. A, Wild Bush Scorpion Sting. B, Brewmeister Snake Venom. C, Outback Kangaroo Tail. Or D, Motley Fool's Dutch Oven.
Why would anybody want to even order any of those
Margaret's
beers?
going B. Excellent.
Yeah, that's two for
Brandon's
B.
still dead to us.
Can you imagine looking at the menu and
They
thinking,
all sound truly horrifying.
yeah, can I have that death-defying beer?
Yeah, like any of those. Like,
Even Bro St. Nick, only until December 24th at your local.
oh. Brandon's on mute.
Yeah.
Why is he
I'm
giving
done.
us? Okay, whatever. Brandon's still dead to us. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
All right. The correct answer is indeed B. Brewmeister Snake Venom weighs in with 67.5% alcohol. How the fuck is that classified as beer? Like,
Jeez. It's spirit beer.
yeah, like Bullmax is like, I think
Wow.
Bullmax is like 9%, right?
Ooh.
TNT,
Yeah.
like beer is average like what, 6%? I think TNT is like 1%. I think TNT is 8%. I think Bullmax is 9%. But yeah, 67.5. What are you people thinking?
Yeah, that is nuts. So next question. When imagine taking a bunch of those to the beach. When was the first
Oh my
beer
God.
sold in cans? First beer sold in cans. Was it 1925, 1930, 1935? When could you first buy your beer in cans?
Okay, what were the options again?
1925, 1930, 1935. What year?
Yeah, beer in cans.
I know. It seems real early, doesn't it? I didn't think that you can get it at any of those. So Sinead thinks it's 1930. 1935. Oh, geez.
You know what? I'm gonna guess older. The oldest one, 1925, was it? Was that the oldest one?
That was the earliest one, 1925, 1930, 1935.
I'm going to say it was the older one because just the timeline of metal production and fabrication. And then the way the demands changed for metal production versus there's also like the whole lockdown issue or like prohibition and whatnot. Like the timeline of all that, I'm going to say it was like the earlier one, 1925.
It was 1935.
1935. Son of a
Yeah.
bitch, I was way off.
Well, it was.
I stand by my logic.
It was 33%. You had you had a good chance of getting it. 1 in 3.
Yeah. Brandon, are you back? You're still on mute.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am.
Not.
I
You're
am
back.
back.
You're back. All right,
With
go
the-
ahead.
1935. That's what.
Yeah, you were right.
After the answer was given.
Oh.
Right. All right, Brandon, go ahead and hit us up with a question.
All right. Here we go. Let's see if I can scroll down here. No, I won't. Oh, this one. What brewery is the oldest in the world? Oh, that is a tough answer. Oh, no. I'll let you guess the country where the oldest brewery
What
is.
brewery
Okay,
is
I'll
the
change
oldest
the
in the
question.
world?
I cannot say this word. So, what country has the oldest brewery in the world? There.
Tibet.
Germany.
I'm going to say I'm going with like Tibet for the monks. Monks were big on their archaic liquor. I'm like in Iceland.
Germany. Oh, Sinead says Egypt.
That's a good guess.
Yeah.
That is a good guess.
Yeah, definitely around that whole cradle of life area because, I mean, as soon as people were upright and sentient, we were drinking. So,
Thanks to Chuck for joining
what
us.
was the brewery?
Mhm.
Okay, is this oldest brewery that's still in production?
Yeah.
Still now? Okay.
Okay, so oldest production. Okay, yeah, so I'm thinking more like fucking
Austria.
anthropological history here of like
England.
the first brewery.
Wait till I tell you what the name of it is called. What the name of the town. Or what the name of the brewery is called. Yeah, wait till I try to say that out.
Budweiser. Is it going to be just straight up fucking Budweiser? Molson?
Oh, no.
John Molson in Molsonville, Mississippi.
I'm looking at the answer right now, and I'm going to butcher. Totally.
It's hooked on phonics it.
I'm
Here we
liking
go.
Iceland.
Okay.
But it's not Iceland. It can't be Iceland. It's. Am I in the region? Am I anywhere near?
I have
close.
a feeling the answer.
Spit it out.
The answer
Okay.
is Germany.
See?
Is
Janet
monks?
had it
Are there
first
monks?
time, first shot. So I'm going to try to say the
Okay.
word here. So it's Weyhen Steffner.
Oh, Wayne Steffner. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I knew I was going to mess that up.
Oh, yeah. It's
Cool.
figured beer because they're very famous for their beer. But anyways, look at the time. We're over an hour. It was a great show tonight. It just flew like that. It was fun, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. You guys got any last words?
Marie Antoinette had legendary titties. I mean, I think that's a good final thought here.
Right?
They were immortalized as a champagne glass.
Right? I know.
Cool.
Who you look at a champagne glass, never the same again. I mean, why are they not sold in pairs? And now those nipples are flutes. I mean, what is it? Anyways, have a great night, guys. Thanks for again. See you next week, and God knows what the next week's topic will be. Hopefully, it'll be it'll be fun, whatever it is.
Oh yeah.